Okay guys, so I made it down to the beach. My first century for 2025. I mean, I haven't done a century yet. Hopefully I won't crash and burn on the way back and not complete the century. But as you guys know, I'm very much about finishing something that I start. And I'm looking forward to my cold plunge, and I'm going to be showing that to you later. I'm going to modify it. It's a DIY cold plunge that I made out of a freezer. So I will, you know, those storage freezers, I will put some filters in there to keep the water fresher, but I really enjoy it, and it's something I did a lot last year, and then I moved it, and I did a few more times, and I stopped doing it, and I'm going to continue that. I especially like doing the cold plunge after my long rides, and I especially like it on a real hot day. It's very, very refreshing. And but even on a cold day, it's amazing you get in there, and then when you get out, and it's I mean, cold, California cold outside. It's 60 something degrees. That's California cold. It still feels warm. So what a difference a day makes with this bike and these tires compared to my other bike and my other tires. I'm telling you that the advantages of skinnier tires are really just like tenfold of what you can do with speed and cadence. I do like my gravel bikes with bigger tires. I just feel they're more comfortable. But even road bikers are going a little bit wider. Not to 38s, but I think they're doing like 34s and 36. So wide rims, wider tires is actually not as bad as it sounds. The biggest issue with it, I guess, would be the weight. The more rim you have, the wider rim, the more weight your rim is going to weigh. But what I've done with my rims, even my carbon fiber rims, is I've gotten what would be considered for mountain bikes like cross-country rims, and pairing them up on a gravel bike, just because I think, and my aluminum, I just think that internal width 24 millimeter 23 millimeter rims are just not substantial enough for a better connection to your tire. And as I was showing you my tip this morning, with these tires on this rim, I haven't used this bike in a couple months, and it's been sitting there, and it still had air. Air was a little bit low, and I'm sure the sealant was dried out, but it still had plenty of air. I could have just rode it like that, but I went ahead and filled it up. And I stay between 35 and 40 psi on these tires. If I'm using wider tires, I might stay between 30 and 35 for my wider gravel. And of course my mountain bike tires are fat tires, but the regular mountain bike tires are between 20 and 25, and then the fat bike or mid-fat 275 plus tires are between 15 and 20. So I'll write it down in the comments about my tire recommendation for the width of the tire. You guys think that would be helpful? So leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. I will finish this ride back to smoggy San Gabriel Valley and leave the beautiful beach.